the behavior of the transformer on load. So in the previous session I discussed how the behavior of the transformer on no load and a no load vector diagram and a no load equivalent circuit of a transformer and no load resistance and no load reactance. So R naught comma X naught everything I discussed in the uh, previous slides, and now I'm going to discuss the behavior of the transformer on load, and also this is also called how the in this discussion we will conclude why the flux of the transformer is constant. I will conclude this one. I will explain how the flux is constant in the transformer core. Initially, if the voltage applied at no load, so voltage is at a low, this is not load is not applied. If the supply given to the primary of a transformer, it draws I naught. I naught is nothing but a no load current, so it will produces the phi naught flux in the transformer core. So this I discussed in the no load behavior of the transformer. This is at the no load conditions. If the voltage applied for current passes through the primary winding, it flux will establish in the transformer core. That flux is nothing but phi naught. This is until voltage at load not connected to the secondary of the transformer. If the load connected to the transformer, what will happen? If the load is connected to the transformer, what will happen? So this is phi naught exists in the transformer. If the transformer cuts the secondary winding, EMF induces, and if the load connected to the transformer to the secondary, and it will rush phi 2 current, phi 2, until load is not applied to the transformer secondary, current never passes through the secondary winding, so that there is no flux in due to secondary winding. Now if the load applied and high 2 passes through the load, and first flux establishes in the transformer core, that flux is nothing but a phi 2, because due to I2, so look at this one, due to I2, phi 2 will establish. This flux exactly opposite to the, if it is phi naught, this is phi 2. This flux exactly opposite to the no load flux. So why it is opposite to the flux? Because if you apply the voltage after 90 degrees, flux phi naught exists, and after cutting the flux to the winding, E1 comma E2 will produces after 90 degrees, and if the from E1 E2 to, if the load is connected, current passes through the secondary winding, so this is, it takes it at the flux phi 2, due to the I2 flux produces after 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees, from this one 90 degrees, like this. Voltage to flux is 90 degrees, flux to voltage 90 degrees, total here also 90 degrees. So this flux to flux is 90 degrees, so that these two flux are opposite to each other. So voltage to flux 90 degrees, flux to voltage 90 degrees, again voltage to again flux 90 degrees. That's why these phi naught and phi 2 both are opposite in nature. So if load current drawn from the secondary circuit of a transformer, so that increased current must be comes from the primary current, primary side. So to compensate the flux, to compensate the current due to the flux will be produced by the primary of a transformer. So that current is nothing but a, so whatever the flux which is producing in the secondary of a transformer, that flux must be equal to the produced by the primary of a transformer. So that flux must be equal and opposite. That's why the current drawn from the primary side to compensate the secondary current is I2 dash, I2 dash. So due to the I2 dash, some flux produces, extra flux produces, that flux is in phase with the no load flux. This is nothing but phi 2 dash, phi 2 dash. Why it is in phase with the voltage? Because this is the I naught. Due to the I naught, phi naught will be produces, and due to the I 2 dash, phi 2 dash will be produces. So these these two are additive in nature. That's why these two also additive in nature. That's why these phi 2 dash and phi naught both are in phase in nature, and phi 2 dash will be equal to the phi 2. Both are equal and opposite, so that phi 2 dash and phi naught will be cancelled in the transformer core, so that only, so this is nothing but in this direction phi naught, phi 2 dash, and this is nothing but a phi 2. So this one and this one will be cancelled. Only finally only phi naught in the transformer core exists. So in this way we can conclude that flux in the transformer core is constant. Flux in the transformer core is constant even the load increased. If the load increases, secondary current increases, I2 increases, and phi 2 increases, and corresponding to the primary current I1 dash increases, corresponding to the flux phi 2 dash increases. So in this way, whatever the load increases at the secondary, corresponding to the compensating current at the primary side also increases, so that increased flux phi 2 and at the secondary, and increased flux at the phi 2 dash at the primary, both will be equal and opposite, and both will be cancel each other, and only no load flux exists in the transformer core. That's why this branch, the no load current branch, is always connected across the voltage. So I explained in the Shentu branch parameters. So here I connected this Shentu branch in parallel with the voltage. Why I connected means flux in the transformer core is always constant, which depends on voltage. That's why these branches are connected in parallel with the voltage. So in this way we can conclude that function of the transformer on no load and